I've always speculated that Mihawk is always the strongest in the One Piece world. We've seen many top tier fights in One Piece, whether it's Rocks in God Valley, Roger in God Valley, Emu in Elbaf, the Gorosei in Egghead, Akainu in Marineford, and Kaido in Wano. But we've not seen Mihawk go all out, nor did we see him show his full power. Mihawk and Vista clashed in Marineford, and many other One Piece fans say Mihawk and Vista are fighting equally. Even though some are joking, some do take it seriously. They say we've not seen Mihawk fight, but Mihawk has nothing to prove in the One Piece world. His bounty is assessed by the Marine to be only by strength alone. He is told over and over and over again that he far exceeds Shanks in swordplay. If Shanks isn't a swordsman, why is Shanks being compared to Mihawk? Why was Shanks and Mihawk once a rival? Why does Shanks carry a sword? You can't carry a sword and not be a swordsman, especially when you're carrying the 12th Supreme Grade blade. Mihawk's Yoru is a black blade. A black blade, unlike armament haki, which is temporary haki, a black blade is black at all time. Other swordsmen in One Piece never achieved such high level mastery of swordsmanship nor haki mastery. Mihawk has surpassed them all in terms of haki and swordsmanship. And if we assess Mihawk's strength, we can look at NF Series Goro. NF Series Zoro has undoubtedly surpassed all other swordsmen, whether it's Shanks, Roger and Rocks. That is the level Mihawk is at right now. Mihawk has surpassed all other swordsmen in the world of One Piece, whether it's the past, the present, or the future. Mihawk is the world's strongest. Mihawk has nothing to prove. In the Viva book and in the Data book, Mihawk is constantly stated to be the world's strongest, and that he actively looks for an opponent even stronger than Shanks. But right now in the world of One Piece, there is no other swordsman that stands above Shanks. Shanks is the second strongest swordsman in One Piece, because if someone was stronger than Shanks, Mihawk would look for that opponent. And to assess Mihawk's strength, Mihawk has a black blade. Shanks does not have a black blade. Even as strong as Shanks with his haki couldn't even forge a black blade. A black blade is a mix of haki and the will of the swordsman. We've seen Roger and Rocks clash. We've not seen Mihawk clash, nor did we see Shanks go all out. Shanks and Mihawk rival was praised by Whitebeard himself. Whitebeard called the duel legendary, and we've heard that their battle shake the Grand Line. So we can assume both of their haki of Shanks and Mihawk is at such a high level that even Whitebeard praised it. Mihawk is undoubtedly the strongest swordsman in history, and is the current strongest in One Piece. Mihawk is the only character in One Piece that is able to damage and fight Emu one-on-one. As strong as Emu is, I sit here and believe that Mihawk could probably have the chance to beat Emu. Mihawk is such a mystery. We don't know where Mihawk came from, nor did we know how powerful he become. We don't know his master, nor do we know where his sword came from. Mihawk's Yoru is the strongest sword in One Piece. Yoru is a black blade. Mihawk turned that sword into a black blade. We've only seen two characters in One Piece have a black blade, and that is Ryuma Shunsui and Mihawk's Yoru. Those two characters have reached the pinnacle of swordsmanship. Rocks, as praised for his sword skill in the manga, had never achieved such level of swordsmanship. And the Marine assumed Mihawk's strength, but just by looking at his black blade and his duel with Shanks. Mihawk has nothing to prove, nor will he prove anything. When the time comes for cross skill to make a move, that's when Mihawk will show his strength, whether he's up against an admiral or a former fleet admiral, which I believe to be Why are we using the same claim? Mihawk versus Vista in 2026. Mihawk did not actively seek to kill Luffy, nor did he want to kill Vista. They both respected each other's swordsmanship. Even though Mihawk wasn't even trying, Vista did not even land a single blow. Mihawk was there to kill time. The whole point of Mihawk being a Marineford was just to maintain the title of the warlord that he had, so he could live a peaceful life. The same way he refused Shanks. When the Marine ordered him to fight Shanks, Mihawk refused because he was not ordered to do so. Mihawk, if he wanted to fight Shanks, would fight with his own term. Mihawk is someone that doesn't follow order. Mihawk has kingly ambition, as I remember when King told Zoro, when Zoro's unlocked his conqueror's haki and wanted to become the world's strongest swordsman, King told Zoro that he had kingly ambition. Mihawk definitely has conqueror's haki. Mihawk does not want to follow order. That's why the reason when Buggy was shown to be an emperor, Mihawk and Crocodile beat the crap out of Buggy because they didn't want to fight the emperor in Buggy's term. They wanted to fight the emperor on their own terms. Mihawk is someone that doesn't follow order. He suffered a great betrayal and he lacks a sense of trust. And he probably has the best observation haki we've seen in the series so far. When he was able to see the reverie session in Marie Joie. During the reverie session in Marie Joie, Mihawk was able to see the news of the abolition of the Wall of the Sea before it was announced to the world.